Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading for today. It's going to be a general energy reading. We're going to see what you need to know, what you need to be aware of. Take it how it resonates. It could be past, present, future. You will know if this resonates at all, okay? So let's see here, Virgo. And if it doesn't, maybe check out a different placement. What is the message for Virgo today? What is going on with Virgo? Let's see. Okay, we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So we're starting out with the Hermit in reverse. We have a King of Cups here. This is who you could be dealing with. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather. I apologize if I have to cough every now and then. Somebody here doesn't want to look within. Someone here is not doing the inner work. Somebody could be refusing to take accountability. They don't want to look within. They don't want to find the answers here. The Two of Pentacles, trying to balance something out. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. The Hermit in reverse. Why is that here for Virgo? The Four of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Swords. Okay, that's a lot. I'm not going to take these. We have the Ten of Swords, though, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so, I mean, someone here is definitely determined. They want to keep going. They don't want to give up. It's like they're very determined to let something go. It's like someone doesn't want to sit in some sort of a feeling of dissatisfaction, but they're not looking within either with the Hermit in reverse. It's like they're trying to, it's giving me a little bit of like compartmentalizing. It's like refusing to look at one's own actions, or taking the time to reflect, okay? Taking the time to reflect and think about what you're doing or what the consequences are of something. It's like somebody's just, Four Cups in reverse really giving me compartmentalizing. Like they refuse to sit in the energy of self-reflection because it would make them feel some sort of a way. It would make them feel unhappy, rejected. They don't want to feel that way, but it's like, it's giving me avoidance, like avoiding the shadow. Okay, somebody just wants to keep going with something here. The Ten of Swords, we'll have to see what that is. What's the King of Cups? Who's this? The Lovers. The Three of Wands. Strength and the Fool. So this could have something to do with a relationship. Somebody planning something in the future here. Strength and the Fool. I mean, yeah, whoever this person is, they are very determined. Like they're just very in this energy of like, go getter. I'm going to go out and I'm going to get this. I have this strength. I'm going to go out and have a new beginning. But over here, this is like, that's why it feels so compartmentalized. It feels like somebody wants to have a new beginning. They want to power through. They want to take control. They want to plan their future, but there's something that they're neglecting, okay? So I don't know if this is you, Virgo, or somebody that you're dealing with, but somebody here is definitely neglecting the inner work, looking inside. What's the Two of Pentacles? The High Priestess. Yeah, somebody should... The Five of Cups in reverse. It's like someone here is desperate to get out of sadness. Like they're desperate to come out of grief. They want to be hopeful again. They want to look towards the future and find hope. And it's like, it is really good energy. I mean, I gotta say, it's good energy. There's just something here. I gotta figure out what it is. There's just something here that's like, yes, that's a good plan. We all want to come out of sadness and grief, but there's something about like how somebody is going about it that's throwing me. The Queen of Wands. Okay, let's see if we can find out some more here. The Hermit in reverse. What is it that this person doesn't want to look at? The Four of Pentacles and the Sun in reverse. I mean, maybe the Hermit in reverse, it could even be like some sort of sadness or depression. Some sort of isolation even, maybe. The Four of Pentacles, holding on to something that makes you feel stable and secure, but why is that depression or why is that isolation? There's something that just doesn't mesh. It's like wanting to have a new beginning, wanting to come out of grief and sadness, but then holding on to the grief and sadness, holding on to the depression. Let's see if we can figure this out together, guys. Tell me about the Hermit reverse, please. Not today. Avoiding a conversation called person, but I don't think it's literally a person. Not dealing. This card says not dealing, avoiding, and that's exactly what I feel. This person is avoiding something, or somebody in the collective is avoiding something on the inside. Don't want to look at it. Don't want to deal with it. What is it though? What is it that somebody is avoiding to look at? They don't want to deal with it. Change. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, transition. So yeah, the thing is, if you want a new beginning in life, you have to be willing to go through some sort of growth or some sort of change. It kind of feels like someone here wants the new beginning, but they don't want to have to change. They don't want to have to look at some things within them that need to change. They just want to, it's like giving me a shortcut, like from the jump. It's like someone wants to take a shortcut to the top. They want to take a shortcut to happiness. They don't want to go through the change though. There's something it's like, just like a coffin. They want to bury it in the ground. Whatever is in the shadow, whatever somebody doesn't want to deal with, it's like, I'm just going to bury it in the ground and pretend it never happened. And then I'm just going to move on. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And that's why this energy feels super compartmentalized, because I feel like whoever this person is, if it's you or someone else, they are doing this. It's like they are compartmentalizing something that they don't want to look at, and they're burying it. But it doesn't stay that way. Even if it's not in their conscious mind, it still pulls or like bleeds into the new beginning that they're trying to have, because something here is not being processed, okay, the right way. But what is it? What is it that this person is trying to bury in the ground? They don't want to look at it. Interesting. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. So this has something to do with success, stability, codependence. Codependence, interesting. Ace of Wands reverse, it's like the inability to take action. So somebody could be codependent. Now, it doesn't have to be financially, but it could just generally be with other people. Like this person could lack initiative in their own life, like taking steps in their own life. This could be someone that relies on other people for new beginnings. Like that's how they fall into it. So codependence, interesting. I keep saying interesting. Should have had my glasses on for this reading, right? Interesting. Okay, what's this? Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, persistent, working on it. Yeah, it's like everything that they start up, it's from, that's the thing, right? They want to keep starting something new. They want to keep working on themselves and working on a new beginning, but they're doing it out of a place of like, first of all, lack mentality. Like they don't have some sort of a stable foundation. Whoever this person is, they're really lacking a stable foundation. They don't have anything to like invest into, or they don't have the means to try and do something. It's kind of giving me like someone with like grand ideas of like, I'm going to have a new beginning, but it's like then still living, like, let's say this is just an example. I can only speak in examples here. It's like living with a roommate, right? And then this person has like a grandiose idea of like, I'm gonna start this company. But they're not taking into account that they need like capital to invest. They need to buy a bunch of equipment. They don't even have the space to even start doing something here in this roommate apartment. But they're compartmentalizing something about being codependent. And codependent even in that case could be like, well, I don't want to live on my own. It's more comfortable to have roommates. Or I don't really want to start this by myself. I need to find someone else to help me. So there's a lack of initiative. And then they keep making the same mistake of like trying to work on something, trying to get it off the ground, trying to fix it. But there's something here within them that they don't want to look at. They don't want to realize. So everything that they try and start, whether now or in the future, they're gonna keep building on the same, what should I say? It's not a wound. That's why I don't know what to say. It's not a wound. It's more like the same core, the same outlook, perspective, okay? And then it's just going to fail again because it's like there's something they're not realizing, whoever this is. What's the Four of Cups reverse? Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So something from the past, it's like they don't want to look at it. Something from nostalgia, something from the past, whoever this person is. I don't really think it's you. I think this is someone you might be dealing with, okay? Unless it is you, then maybe this is something that you need to look into, okay? Could help you moving on in the future. But what is this Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords? The Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody just wants to leave something behind. The Two of Wands in reverse. Blocked. It's like, I want to leave, but I don't know where to go. I want to take the next step, but I don't know how. That's what I mean with this example of the roommate thing. It's like somebody's very determined to go out and do, but it's like someone is missing the necessary steps. And it's not always just like, oh, I need a bigger apartment and I need money. It's like you have to do some sort of inner work as well. There's shadow work here. Because if you want to work yourself towards being in a certain place in your life or having certain things in your life materially or with relationships, you as a person have to be ready for that as well, right? You have to be able to take care of these things or nurture these things or even carry them, carry the responsibility. Something is not as easy as what this person is trying to make it out to be, of like, oh, I can just take a shortcut and then I'm there. Okay, what's the Ten of Swords? The Seven of Pentacles. With the Ten of Swords, it's like this person, why is the Ten of Swords here with that? A false person. I mean, whoever this is, I hope this is not you, collective, but I don't know. I mean, I hope it's not you. It's like whoever this is, they spend a lot of time, energy, resources investing into the wrong things. Pigeon call outside. It's like it's something about priorities. Like the priorities are a little bit off as well. What's the Ten of Swords? Yeah, and it never goes as expected. Look at this. Pathway in reverse, expectation in reverse. So the Ten of Swords, is basically every single thing that this person starts up in their life, it ends with them feeling like they lost everything. It never turns out the way that they expected. This could be a pattern for this person in their life. And that's what I was getting with this. It's like they just keep doing the same thing. They just keep trying. They keep working on it. They think that they're working on it. They're working through it. They're finding the new plans, the new ideas, but there's something that they're avoiding. They don't want to deal with it. And whatever this is the reason why nothing ever turns out as expected. It's like somebody is trying to avoid doing the inner work on their character, on their person, thinking that they can just cheat their way to the top anyways. It just does not work out ever for this person. Every single time they try to invest into something, false person, this could even be doing dodgy things, sketchy things. It's like, oh yeah, if I just keep doing dodgy, sketchy, scam things, eventually I'll get myself to the top. And then and they never get anywhere. It never gets anywhere. The Seven of Pentacles is working for years. You are putting the seeds in the ground. You are looking at that tree and you're looking at what you have planted and if it's even growing, right? It's like, okay, yeah, it's not working. And they keep trying though. Nine of Wands, somebody just keeps trying. Okay, so I mean, is there any advice for this person here? Because I can tell that High Priestess, someone knows. Someone knows. The Eight of Swords, someone knows. Or somebody feels stuck in their life. They feel like their life isn't going anywhere. They feel like nothing is changing. And it's like, if this is you that feels that way, it could be because you're prioritizing the wrong things. You're looking at the wrong things. It's like abundance and success will come naturally when you as a person have grown into that. It's like, how can I say this? Look, I knew a person one time, okay? I knew a person one time. Now, this person was older. They were over 50. And they hadn't worked a stable job in like, I don't know, 10 plus years. This was someone that was on like welfare, disability, but not because they actually needed to be. It was more like, well, it's comfortable. I mean, I don't really feel like working. Okay. So this person always complained about not having any money, right? So me being a helpful person wanting to help, I found a bunch of job openings online, things that were entry level, because this person, realistically, they weren't going to be getting any kind of a different job, right? So I found a bunch of entry level jobs, things that were in the area. I was like, you know, how about you apply here? I can help you apply here, here and there, because all they did all day long was complain about money and how they're broke. And they always wanted to, you know, hey, can you give me 20 euros? Can you give me money? Can you, you know, when I come over to your house, can I take food with me? And it's like, well, if you need it that bad, why don't you get a job? I can help you find a job, right? So bring over a bunch of job applications and like, you know, what about this? What about this? This person sits there and goes, no, actually, I want a manager position. Excuse me. This person said, I'm not going to work that kind of a job. I want a manager position. Now, you have to understand this person has no experience as a manager. They're over 50. Okay, none whatsoever. Totally unrealistic expectations. They didn't want to work at the entry level. They wanted the job at the top. And it's like, where are you getting these ideas from that you are going to be able to work in that kind of a position? Like, people that are managers, they work their way up to being that position. You, as someone that's been out of a job, sitting at home doing nothing for 20 years, you're not going to be getting a job like that. And that's kind of what I'm getting here is like, is that kind of like a thinking, like I can just cheat my way to the top and, you know, I don't have to work on myself or do the inner work to get there. I can just avoid that and ta-da. It's something super unrealistic like that, where it's like, no wonder nothing is going as expected. No wonder nothing is moving forward. You have to, if you want to be the manager, you have to be a manager, okay? You can't just say, I want to have that job. It's like, you have to be that. You have to be capable of that. And some people don't make the connection in their mind, okay? That's what this feels like. So who's this King of Cups? A judge. Someone who's a judge, or someone who, oh no, is this guy again? Community. Yeah. Somebody's journey that is over now. Somebody that cannot move forward because of something going on with a judge. I mean, I don't know if this person is a judge, or if this is someone who's about to be in front of a judge and is going to have to plead their case. Like, please, I still have so much future ahead of me. Please don't let anything happen to me. I mean, who's this King of Cups? Is this a judge, or is this a person going in front of the judge? It's a main female. It's a main female, King of Cups. Lovers. Community in reverse. It's someone who's getting kicked out of some sort of a community, okay? So I don't know if this person is, I asked who is this? Adjudication comes out. So this could be someone who's an official, which also kind of ties into what I just said. It's like, yes, you can work your life to being a judge. Just because you get there doesn't mean that you deserve that position. If you want to be someone like that, you have to be someone like that, right? If you want to be someone that's seen in high honor, because that's kind of what it's giving me a little, then you have to be someone of high honor. You can't just cheat your way to the top, right? And then think you're going to be awarded all these fancy things because, well, I went to school. Okay, that's nice. You went to school. Everybody can go to school. But are you that person? Like, do you have the characteristics? Do you have the inside for this? So whoever this is, they want, I mean, it doesn't have to be adjudication, but it could just be someone that thinks that their life is over, or they can't move forward here because they're being judged for something, or this is someone that's going to be in front of a judge, okay? The Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups. It's really giving me like this person being a little bit confused, because it's like, look, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to change. It's even giving me a bit of an apology. Like, I don't know why I'm getting somebody talking to the boss. Like, maybe this is someone that is trying to talk to their employer, or someone that is above them. And they're like, look, I promise I'm going to change. I'm going to have a new start. I know that everything is going to change now for me. I want to live a different life. I mean, this could even be something this person's just telling themselves, honestly. But I feel like with the Seven of Cups, either they're deluding someone else or they're deluding themselves. I'm going to have a new life. I'm going to start over. The world, I'm going to start over. I want a new life. I'm going to start over. Okay. Okay. What's the Seven of Cups? A mature woman. Someone is confused about a mature woman, or someone is, maybe they're talking to a mature woman. I don't know. Who is this? Being charmed or used. Or maybe this is where they got it from, okay? This delusion, this delusional thinking of I'm just gonna climb my way to the top here. Mature woman, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabling, and boundaries. I mean, what it also could be is like the King of Cups, Page of Cups. It's gonna have something to do with this person's childhood. Like this mature, it reminds me of my story that I just told here. Mature woman. Like maybe this is like something that this King of Cups picked up from their mother. Possibly this idealism, this grandeur. I can just do whatever I want and I don't have to, you know, things will just be handed to me. I don't know. Empath narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used. I mean, it's even kind of giving me like, look, if this mature woman is the mother of this King of Cups, this could even be about how this mother used the King of Cups for her advantage, to help her, to enable her. And now they do the same thing. They have just, they're in the same cycle, okay, where now they expect other people to enable them. They use other people, like the system. I don't know. It could just be like a cycle thing. Meeting and conversing. Friendship. Yeah, it could just be something about a cycle. I don't know. Why is this important here for Virgo? Why is this important for Virgo? Because of somebody's manipulative ways. Somebody here is extremely manipulative and they're a liar. They're just cold-hearted, manipulative. They don't care. They're just a straight up liar. Like whoever this is, I mean, I don't know if this is a King of Cups who has to go in front of a judge, okay, who has to plead some sort of a case. This person will go on the stand and they will say whatever the fuck they need to say to make sure that they don't have to go through some kind of an ending here. They will lie, they will manipulate, they will, this is nasty. This is really nasty. And the reason is that they just, I feel like this is someone who will not take accountability. They're going to go out on the stand and say, I've changed. I am a new person. I want to be a new person. I want a new beginning so bad. I just want to leave it all behind me. But they're lying, because the lie is in the manipulation. They're not even looking within to what drove them to make these decisions in the first place. They don't want to change. They don't want to look at it. They want to bury it in the ground, pretend it never happened, but they're still the same person because they don't want to look at it. They don't want to deal with what kind of a person they are. They're just, it's really giving me a fake kind of like, I'm really sorry. I promise I'll never do it again. Like it's giving me like in trouble at the principal's office, right? For spray painting graffiti all over the lockers, okay? Or vandalizing the locker room or something like that. Somebody would have to sit down with this person and really ask them like, but why did you do that? I mean, what was the reasoning behind it? Or this person would have to think about, what was it that drove you to do this? Like, are you angry? Do you feel, resentful towards anyone? Was this towards a specific person? Was this towards the school? Were you just venting? Like, what was it? What needs to change here? None of that is happening here. This person is going, I promise I'll never do it again. Maybe they'll never do it again at that school, but they will definitely go on to do stuff like that in other places because they're not looking at why did they even do that. You get what I'm saying? That's what's missing here. This person doesn't want to think about why they have this anger, why they act this way, why they expect other people to enable their behavior. Why are they codependent? Why does nothing work out? Why are they taking their anger out on other people and then just pretending like they've changed? It's like, you can't just say, I'm never going to do it again, and then not look at why'd you do it in the first place? Because if you don't know that, then what is stopping you from not doing it the next time? Right? It's like compartmentalization going on here the whole time. So, I mean, that could even be this, Two of Pentacles, right? Let's see. What's this Two of Pentacles here? The Ace of Wands, taking some sort of action, taking the initiative, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't know if this has something to do with financial struggle. Okay, this person could take actions based on lack of money, finances, lack of success, courthouse. It has something to do with court. Family room in reverse and courthouse. So it could have something to do with family court. I feel like this person had to go in front of a judge, or they will have to go in front of a judge in the future. Either one or the other. Okay, so they're going to have to go in front of a judge by the looks of it. Or this already happened. I don't know. Take it how it resonates for you. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. What is that? Seduction. The golden mirror in reverse. They don't want to look like they're the problem. They don't want to look like they're the narcissist. Okay. They don't want to be seen as a narcissist. It's like, if you don't want to be seen that way, then why don't you work on yourself to not be that anymore? It's like I said, you vandalize the locker room, the girls' locker room or whatever. You graffiti all over the school. But then when you go in front of a judge, you don't want to be seen as the kind of person that would do that, but you are the kind of person that would do that. It's like, this is strange backward shit. And maybe that's where the Two of Pentacles is here, because on the flip side, it was giving me like someone wants to be the manager, but they're not qualified, okay? Or they're not even capable of having some kind of an authority position. Like they just don't have the skills, they don't have the personality, they don't have the experience, okay? But they want to be that. And then on the flip side, you have someone who's obviously doing things that are questionable, but they don't want to be seen as someone who would do that. It's like, that's where this is. That's where this not dealing with things comes in, because it's like, you have to be on the inside the kind of person that you want to be seen as. I mean, there's something here. It's like, I hope you guys get what I'm saying. If you want to be a manager, you need to be a manager. You need to act like a manager. You need to grow into being somebody that can handle that role. If you want to be seen as a good person, you need to act like a good person. You need to do good things. You need to, be considerate of others. How can someone here be trying to avoid doing the inner work, but they want to be seen a certain way? Right? I mean, this could even be someone like, just an example. It's kind of like somebody going in front of a judge, okay, and saying, I'm clean, I'm sober, blah, 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 blah. Judge is like, take a drug test. They're like, no, I can't. I don't want to take a drug test. But I'm clean though, I'm clean. It's like they want to be seen that way, but in reality, they're still going home and they're still smoking. You know what I mean? It's like, if you want to be seen as someone, then you need to act that way. You can't just talk about it and then avoid doing the inner work, right? You can't, I don't know if this is family court. You can't go in front of a family judge and say, I'm a good parent, but you're not. Then you go home and you do the same shit. It's like, something's just not mixing here, okay? What's the High Priestess? The Chariot. The Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here feels like their hands are tied. They feel trapped. They feel stuck. It's like, whoever this is, they want to move. They want to move forward. They want to work on themselves. They have these grand ideas of like, I'm going to work on this and I'm going to get my life together and I'm going to be successful. And then in the middle of it is the Eight of Swords, which is like, you're not going anywhere. You're stuck because you're not changing. You're not actually doing the work, the inner work, the shadow work, the character development that is needed for you to move forward. You're just talking about it like it's just going to happen. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It's like a child that talks all day about how, like, I'm going to be an adult. I'm going to be an adult tomorrow. I'm going to grow up and be an adult tomorrow. You can't just grow up and be an adult just because you're saying it. Like, there's years that go into someone becoming an adult. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of the same thing. I don't know, man, Virgo. I don't know. Why does Virgo need to know this? Ace of Pentacles, because of a new money blessing. The Four of Wands, because of stability, because of what somebody is building. A home, a happy home, a house, money, a new opportunity, investing into a home. The Two of Swords in reverse. Somebody's seeing something clearly about Knight of Cups. Eight of Wands. The Devil in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse. Honestly, I feel like what this is that, again, somebody wants people to enable them and they want things to be just handed to them. The Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords in reverse is really giving me, I want things to fall in my lap. I want things to just be given to me. I don't want to have to work for them. I want you to give me this, give me that. And because that's how I see my future. It's really unrealistic. It could have something to do with the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Maybe somebody wants a house. They want to be able to invest into a house. They want to be able to buy a house, but have no means of actually doing it. It's like they just want it. They just think that they can just go out and have it. But it's like, what are you doing? I don't know. This is strange. The Seven of Wands. They're very defensive though. Okay. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is very defensive when it comes to having to give up some sort of stability or let go of something that doesn't belong to them, or let go of this idea of this is what I need to make me feel stable. Yeah, something is just not realistic at all. Like this Four of Pentacles, again, this one is up here in the upright, and it's like someone holding on to some sort of an idea of this is stability and this is what's going to make me feel stable. The whole time they're not even looking within, that they're just refusing to deal with some other aspect of themselves. Okay. The Queen of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know. Is this mature woman, or is it this King of Cups if he's already out here? Okay. So either this is the King of Cups coming out in reverse, or this could honestly, mature woman, Eight of Pentacles. This could be, like I said, some sort of maybe it's a passed down genetic trait. Okay. I don't know. Maybe this work ethic runs in the family, or this level of entitlement runs in the family. I don't know. Could be. Okay. I don't know what this has to do with you, Virgo, but it's coming out for you, so it seems to be important. Anything else that Virgo needs to know? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, this could be someone that you walked away from. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Death. Yeah, something completely over. So maybe this is someone that you ended something with in the past, okay? And when you close that door, you never look back ever again, because you know exactly what kind of a person they are. And you know exactly that they might say, oh, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change. No, they're not. No, they're not. Ever. Ever. Okay? The Knight of Wands. The Three of Wands. Yeah, this is like I have grandiose plans. Like, give me a break, man. All these plans. I'm going to go out and I'm going to conquer the world. It's like, okay, why don't you start? Why don't you start before you keep talking about everything you're going to do one day? I can't take it seriously at that point. It's like, oh, you're going to do this and you're going to do that and you're going to make all these plans. It's like, where are they? What are you doing? I mean, talking about it is not going to get you there. Right? There's no, you can't rely on anything this person says. It's just blah, blah, blah. This is just his own, if it's a King of Cups, their own fantasy. It's a fantasy. They have absolutely no intention of actually doing the work. They have no intention of it. If anything, whatever they say is just to talk themselves out of taking accountability because they don't want to have to deal with the fact that they want to be someone that they're never going to be because they don't have the capacity of even becoming that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm going to be the next Amazon. So do you have any skills in that area? Do you have any expertise? Do you have any plans of going to school? Do you have any knowledge of, you know, that kind of an operation? No, but I'm going to be the next. No. It's stuff like that. So I'm going to leave it at that, Virgo. I don't know. Do what you want with this reading, but maybe it's just a confirmation. Okay, so this could just be a confirmation for you about this person, right? Maybe something's coming up with them in court. I don't know. A sister. Aries sister. Libra, October. And Aquarius in September. Someone's mother in November, June, and a Cancer at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.